Hey everyone, before we start, this is going to be just a brief announcement. I'm recording this at the end of this thing, but we're just trying to decide what to choose for our next video, what to choose for our next reaction series. So if you want, there's a straw poll down in the description down below. Click on that and vote your choice, and I'll see you guys in the main video. So I just like, because I mean, we'll sync later in just a bit, but like, God, that Titans trailer.
I never got into Teen Titans, so
Okay. Even from an outsider's perspective, did any of that look good to you?
Starfire looks really weird.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Starfire has a notoriety for dressing kind of scantily clad in the original comics.
Yeah.
I don't mind
I've seen
that.
a few episodes, but yeah.
The way how fake her wig looks and how bad her makeup looks, it looks like she just walked right out of a red light district from the lowest tier brothel. All right.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, and then the effects, they look garbage. Okay, Raven's effects were all right because they were very minimalistic. They were just like kind of like little fade in and outs. But
the thing that bothers me about Starfire the most was that like they didn't have to change her lasers from green to red. They didn't have to do that.
It wasn't a laser.
Yeah,
that wasn't a laser. That was fire.
That looks like straight up fireballs.
That was straight up, and that's not her power. Her power is like laser bolts, energy bolts.
Yeah, they didn't have to do, like if they want to change the way she looks, if they want to change the hair, if they want to change the outfit. But why did they change why'd they change the laser? It doesn't. That's the thing that doesn't make sense to me.
Because laser bolts are too kiddie, and we need to make it more adult. She burns shit. She lights them fire because it's hardcore. Oh god, that's spiking on my recording. I should not have gotten that close to my mic.
But but man, fuck Batman was godly. That's god tier right
that
right
is
there.
Jesus Christ.
I like, and the thing right before it, like the guy who had an entire bag of pretzels in his throat when Robin stepped on him. Like that was amazing sound design right there.
And then like if you like slow it down, there's like a girl in that trailer that slaps a guy in the face, and his head just like his face like jellifies into blood. It's like they went really over the top with like the effect. We're just slapping.
Oh yeah. Like who was she? Like Moth Girl. And then she like gently places her hand on his face, and then he just kind of like explodes into a
grape jelly.
Bolognese.
Oh my god! Wait, guys, no, he's a Call of Duty character. The minute he takes the slightest amount of impact, he gets grape jelly on his face.
Oh Jesus!
It's did you see?
I just remembered I switched back to high def for this one, so the recording is going to take like 7 hours to get to. Whoops.
Did you see Critical's video where he pointed out all the stock sound effects?
That was pretty funny.
No, yeah. I didn't watch it yet. I need to.
Yeah, he's like, I was going to do the makeup for this one bit, but then I realized that makeup's really hard to get off, and I'm like, me as a former theater person, yeah, it is. That shit does not come off easy.
But like, and then it gets even further because Robin never kills people. Never.
Yeah.
Okay. If it was Jason Todd, I'd be A-okay with this.
Yeah, that's what people in the Twitter thread were saying. They were saying, if this is Dick Grayson, imagine how the DC team is going to handle Jason Todd. And I'm like, oh yeah.
unless
they already had an edgy Robin.
Unless the theory is the theory that the Joker is actually Jason Todd is actually true, and they just.
Well, no, because they just recast the Joker, didn't they?
That was for the Joker standalone movie, which no one knows if that's in continuity or not. Because DC is sort of all over the fucking place right now.
Yeah,
the only way that they should do it.
They cast an older Joker for like a Joker movie. Like if it's supposed to be like a flashback movie, they cast an older Joker for the role.
Who did they cast? It's not Jared Leto anymore.
Was it Joaquin? No, it was who the fuck they cast the Joker? Also, I just saw on Twitter, apparently the dub is taking a break this week, so, according to Funimation.
But we still have 2 episodes of dub to catch up on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The link is right there above.
Yeah, it's Joaquin. They got Joaquin to be the Joker. Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
Dude, at this point, I'm just going to throw my hat in the ring. If you want me to play the Joker, I have an idea for how to play him very crazily. I love this idea in my head. It's kind of a nice middle ground between Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger. Just throwing it out there, DC. I'm unspoke. You can always ask.
No, man, I want to be the
Professional
Riddler.
crazy person.
That's who I want to be. I want to be the fucking Riddler.
You'd be a good Riddler.
I would be a fantastic Riddler.
And oh my God, Fatman can be the Penguin.
I would gladly play the Penguin in a DC movie.
But the question is, would you go traditional Penguin or would you go Danny DeVito Penguin?
Oh, I got to go Danny DeVito. I'm the trash man. I just throw garbage everywhere and I start eating trash. Except it's with money. Like I'm the money man. I go around. I throw money everywhere.
You're playing the Penguin as Danny DeVito, but not any of Danny DeVito's lines or actual actions as the Penguin. It's Danny DeVito from everything else.
Yeah.
As the Penguin.
It's Danny DeVito from Twins as the Penguin.
I gotta watch Always Sunny. It just looks like it's a show up my alley, but
it's pretty good.
Oh my God, I'm gonna post this some cute stuff because it's adorable.
What?
I just posted it.
Oh.
It's high noon.
It's low noon. Because he's short.
Yeah.
Thank
you, Josh, for posting that on Twitter.
But all right.
That's an Overwatch character, right?
Yeah, it's McCree.
Yes.
It's Matt Mercer's character.
You'll recognize him as the guy in every single one of the pornos you've watched, Fatman.
No, it's usually Hanzo.
McCree is the character that I want to be good at, but I will never be good at. Because
all the porns usually have Hanzo or Soldier as the guy.
Yeah, because using nothing but a six-shooter in a fast-paced online multiplayer is not easy.
I remember Aaron talking about him on Game Grumps. Doesn't he have the effect of his bullets don't have travel time?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think he has hit scan.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because he was talking about like how whenever he plays as the flying girl, Farah, that people all just switch to Hanzo to shoot him down, or not. I mean McCree to shoot him down.
Yeah, McCree's a good counter to Farah.
Yeah.
Farah's my nemesis because I always play as Junkrat, and it is next to impossible to kill a Farah as Junkrat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because of the grenade lobbing.
Yeah. So Farah is like my greatest nightmare.
I'd have to give that a try because I had for it some time the proud distinction among my group of friends as the grenade specialist. Because like I could pull off these incredible grenade tricks just completely on the fly. And one of my favorite moments was in Modern Warfare 2. On the map Rust.
Modern Warfare 2, the epitome of grenade launcher games.
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't the grenade launcher. It was just the normal grenades.
Oh, okay.
My friend was. It was a 1v1. No, it was a 3. It was a 3 on or 1v1v1. It was three of us in a free for all.
Uh-huh.
And one of my friends was perked on top of the map at that very center part in Rust, where I can't remember how you get up there, but you have to like do.
You have to like jump on the building and then maneuver up the pipes and pray to God nobody sees you and just shoots you.
Well, my friend got up there and was just sniping down mercilessly on us.
Yep.
So I just pulled out a grenade, cooked it for the perfect amount of time, threw it up. It bounced off the thing at the antenna at the very top and fell down right in front of the guy in my friend's face, and it exploded at that perfect moment. So like he literally had the moment of seeing it go up, seeing it come down to face level, and then exploding.
I wonder if like time just slowed down for him, where he just went, oh.
I think it did for all of us. But that happens like very frequently when I play with, or it did when I was younger. I don't know if I'm quite as good anymore. But grenades were always my specialty. I mean, my favorite weapon in Halo 2 was the brute shot.
Yeah, that game was such. Modern Warfare 2 was such a fucking disaster of a game.
It really was.
I probably have more hours logged into online on that game than any other, and I can definitely say, fuck that game.
Did I ever tell you guys about my like greatest achievement playing Halo Reach?
I don't think so.
We were playing. It was there was like I was playing with randos. It was 4v4. It was the elites game type, and it was to 30. And by the end of the game, I had 32 kills with 14 grenade sticks. We still lost because the other 3 members of my team somehow managed to net -4 kills.
Isn't that always the case? Like when you play with randoms, you could do amazing, but the people you're playing with still lose you the game.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh man, Halo Reach was like the beta of Halo Reach was like the best thing ever. It really was.
That, yeah.
Oh yeah, Halo Reach was my jam.
My personal
that's
favorite.
the only like multiplayer game that I got like really into.
My personal favorite game type in Halo Reach beta that it only returned in Firefight. It should have returned as a base game. Was generator defense, where it was 3v3 Spartans versus elites. The Spartans had to protect 3 generators, and the elites had to destroy them. So it was all about basically infiltrating, trying to do feints and all this stuff. Me and my 2 friends, we clocked in, I want to say, about 50 games of it. Our win streak was 47, 1 loss, 2 ties.
Oh, wow.
We were fucking amazing at it. That is the best I have ever done in any multiplayer game in my life. And it just sucks. Because I was so hyped for Halo Reach, and then it came out, and there's no generator defense. And I'm like, why?
I remember when Reach came out, I was more waiting for Black Ops, because that came out a couple months later. Or like a month or 2 later. But I remember when Reach came out, yeah. I only ever played 1 game online, I think. Because my college network was shit.
Oh, yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
All right, well, we need to sync up so I know exactly what the fuck we're
saying.
saying.
Let's sync this motherfucker up.
Yay. Okay. Say something?
Something.
Waka waka.
Okay. I'm going to start clapping right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sounded good.
All right.
Any good?
Yep, sounded good.
Clap for me so I get a spike, Tom.
Oh.
Yeah. You're always really quiet on those recordings, so it's really hard to tell where you're. Just say your time on your Audacity or whatever.
Right now it's 15:12.
Okay, 15:12 for Tom's Audacity. There we go.
Wunderbar. All right, that should be good.
Now you're up.
Yep.
All right, I'm starting to clap right now.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sounded good.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A Bunch of Idiots React.
Yeah.
Actually, that should be the real name of this, shouldn't it? Today we're finally getting back to My Hero Macadamia Nut. I mean, Academia.
Boku no Pico Macadamia.
Oh God, no.
You know, if Boku no Pico does a spin-off named that, I guarantee
Yes,
you
I have
they will
returned.
sell
I'm not done with
copies.
RWBY yet, but I'm back for this. It's getting. I've made some decent progress so far. I'll probably make a bigger push this weekend to get it out next week. To get it out next weekend. That's the goal, to get it out next weekend.
I've made some progress too. I might actually finish the fucking script ever.
Hey. Yeah,
Oh really?
I'll spend my vacation working on the part 3 script, because the more I think I'm done with that, the more I add to it.
I guess.
Are you gonna write the whole thing before you edit the next part?
Oh, I'm already editing this part.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as everyone on my Twitter knows, I've finished writing down all the questions I need to answer and the corresponding answers to them for the Fixing RWBY response.
Nice.
So we're all apparently on schedule for. I mean, do we even actually have a schedule? I don't think so.
I wish I had a schedule, but then I always run into computer problems whenever I start one. So
Yeah.
I don't do it.
I don't usually have a schedule, but I really try to keep to a quota. Like X amount of time per day once I actually start editing, but I don't have any of that for writing, so I'll usually spend like 4 times as long as I need to on the script.
Yeah,
I know how that is.
The script usually
like,
takes the longest. I'm
my
also
hardest
almost
thing
back
is-
at the point in the Let's Play where I was before my file got wiped, so that
Yeah.
worked out.
Excellent.
The
It's
hardest
easy
thing
once
for
you
me
know what you're doing.
is that like when I sit down to write for my novel, I have to
Yeah.
force myself to be like, all right, at minimum, I have to write 1,000 words. At minimum. I just have to force that limitation on me, so I make significant amounts of progress every single day that I do write. Now the problem is, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Thursday, I'm busy, so I don't usually get to write.
And that's why I keep notebooks on me at work so that I can just write things down while I'm at my work desk.
Well, this is actually writing the prose, so it's like I already have all the rough concepting out. It's just actually writing
that's
the
the
scene.
part that sucks.
Yeah. I got 2 of my buddies reading the draft of what I've got of a thing I'm rewriting for publication purposes. They still need to get back to me. I think one of them is supposed to get back to me this weekend, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But yeah.
But that said, we are finally we are ready to finally take on more of My Hero Academia.
Episodes 12 and 13.
I know we're going to be crossing, I think, the most adorable scene in the show, the Watashi ga kita, which anyone that speaks,
I don't know what that means.
I am here.
That's I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Actually,
I've seen all the edits of that.
I will confess, because a few weeks ago when I
right.
said, "Hey guys, I need to take a break to work on my stuff. Go on without me," I thought they were gonna go on without me. They did it with Lustrous. They didn't with My Hero. So I've actually already seen this episode because I thought I was gonna watch my own time. I thought you guys were gonna go ahead. So I have not watched 13. I have watched 12.
All right, well, we'll get to 13 today as well.
Yes.
But for now, is everyone loaded up?
Yep. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna lower the
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower the ratio on that.
Why is there an ad on perfectly legitimate streaming site?
Because because AdBlock doesn't work anymore with the essentials thing.
Oh, I never used that.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Why are there 2? Oh my god, there are 2 different skip ad buttons. This is sketch as fuck.
Yeah, perfectly legitimate streaming site's been going through some changes recently.
I mean, like,
Yes.
ooh, that's sketchy. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Alrighty. Well, are you guys ready, or are we still waiting?
Yep, I'm all loaded up. So yeah, or mostly. I got a good chunk loaded up. So.
Fatman?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Clap. I need to remember the clap.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Oh.
Funimation.
You should be watching.
I've used up everything inside of me.
That's what she said.
Wait, what?
It's your turn.
You can say all my blue is load.
You blew something. You
could.
Wow. Okay. Poor placement of the opening credits there.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was like, wow. My entire career is over. My life as a star is completely shot. I've entrusted my hope to this one kid that's really not ready for it quite yet. Hey, upbeat pop song, everyone!
Oh, fuck.
You see,
So I
even
actually
Shigaraki
have
knows-
bought My Hero Season 1 Blu-ray DVD so that I could no longer have as used to putting it off. And I could just watch it all in one sitting now.
And you still put it off.
The thing is, like, part 1 of Season 2 is at my Best Buy, but part 2 wasn't? So
Part 2
that's
isn't even
kinda
out
awkward.
yet. Part
God,
1 came out with Season 3.
How much do those Blu-rays cost? Because I've seen a couple anime series.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
They're like too much.
Too much.
But
anime is always expensive.
Season 1 was actually pretty. It was like $20, I want to say. Maybe a little more than that.
Oh, that's.
I don't
reasonable.
recall that being the price I paid.
I mean, that's really good for like an anime volume.
No wait, sorry.
But I
30.
wanted to
It was
get one
30.
that was like on sale for 40, and I'm like, yeah, no.
It wasn't quite that expensive.
Yeah, it was. My copy was expensive.
The last ones. They're basically mindless animals. We haven't gotten any new info from them. Freud. We'll continue our investigation, of course, but we don't know how much data we can collect.
From the bar at all?
We're still looking into that, sir.
We apprehended perpetrators, including Shigaraki, slipped through our fingers. Honestly, even though we captured their boss, I'd have to say that stupid. Our country just lost the symbol of peace. All Might's weakened by. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
they
the
all were
biggest
pretty receptive of it, to be fair.
defeated now. The
Well, that's 'cause he's dope.
and the villain.
What the?
Too much on one
Baby man.
People now know they can reach out
Detective
to
Baby
the
Legs.
symbol of mud. Our initial profile of Tomura Shigaraki described him as childish and prone to tantrums. But
Not to mention covered in hands. He's very handsy.
he now appears to be focused
He has
on how
perpetual
to
face
control our
palm.
society.
I got pages of this. I can keep going.
Assured. And since all Might's
He went to the
we've
Weinstein
lost
School
our
of
biggest
Hands
defense.
negotiation.
Oh fuck.
And now, Shigaraki
Demonetized.
will expand his sphere of influence.
Plan?
That does sound like quite a leap. We don't know. There's only one thing I can say for no matter what. As the police
No matter
we have to be
what?
more proactive in
I'm
apprehending
sorry, are
those
you,
who are not just back
Are you Hank Hill?
changes.
Hey.
The embers inside of me have been snuffed out. However,
What?
I won't just sit here. There's still something I must.
Wait, Gran Torino exists without a costume? Holy shit.
Chimera's grandson. Yes?
I guess so.
The only proof we have of that is what All for One said. You didn't have any interaction with Shimura's family, even though you were so close to her?
No.
But why not?
Chimera's husband was killed. Concerned, she put her child in foster care to shield the youngster from the story of me that she didn't want us to have any contact with the kid, even if something terrible were to happen to her.
Fired, huh? And
Yeah, now he has a hand on his face.
My master gave up her heart so that I must track Shigaraki down as soon as possible. I'll find him and then.
Then what? You're not looking at him like the villain he is anymore. That's dangerous. Remember that no matter his limit.
Are we aware of how she died?
No, we're not.
Well, I
think one for
I
all
mean,
time.
I wouldn't know, obviously, but
Abilities there. Even if you cannot be the symbol of peace that you once were, don't forget.
after the fight,
now that injury of his, that took out an organ, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it took out his stomach.
Kept the mustache.
Like,
So
or did Ida just?
After our worlds had been turned upside down, we finally went home.
hey, it only took him like 12 episodes to go home.
There you are, Shoto. After you visited
Well-
Mom, you stopped responding to my messages, so what was I supposed to think?
I'm sorry, sis.
whoa, he has a sister?
Yeah, we've seen her before.
We have?
Like
Season
that.
two.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize.
Feel free to go say hi.
Wait, is that Shirami Lei?
If All Might really can't be the hero he once
I don't
was
think.
anymore,
No, I don't think so.
one spot is finally my.
Huh? I have delusions of Shirami.
Nah, she's Pixie Bob.
I don't accept it. Not like this. I should have.
Oh, what a fucker. Are you sure he's not Bakugo's dad?
Oh, honey.
Actually, that'd be a twist.
I just can't believe what a hard.
Mrs.
Must
Midoriya!
have been difficult for you too. But at
Or
least
Miss
you're
Midoriya,
home.
'cause he doesn't have a dad, I don't think.
He should.
Is that her quirk? Immaculate Inception?
I mean, you saved your friend, you smashed up the base. Yeah, I'd say you did pretty well, buddy.
Yeah. He didn't want to. Yeah, I mean, Gran Torino didn't even offer that much assistance, and he's a pro hero.
I know, right? He's also like 150, so.
Oh, I guess you're
Where
right.
are you going? Dinner's ready.
Sorry, I can't.
Wow. Douche mode.
Oh, this scene. Okay, you guys are gonna like this scene.
All Might! Are you okay?
It sure took you long enough.
Oh.
You made a promise, but as it turns out, if you'd gotten hurt, it would have all been in vain. You've got some bad influences.
Like you?
Listen, I'm officially retired as a pro. It's clear that my body isn't going. Left my body, and my muscle form won't last for any significant amount of time
So he did have a quirk.
now. And you're always rushing in to try and help no matter what I tell you, destroying your body over and over. Rescue your friend without being injured or getting into a...
Oh.
From here on out, I will devote myself to training you. So let's keep working hard together.
Thank you. Nothing would make me.
He's voiced by Chris Sabat, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
About keeping your
Yeah.
word, little crybaby. I thought we agreed that...
He's really good. Like, he
Yeah,
has a
this
lot
scene-
of range.
that's why I'm saying I fucking love this scene.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I was actually tearing up. Like, fuck, that was
All
good.
Might's reign as top hero
Uh-huh.
had come to an end.
Oh, hey, Ragdoll.
I
Wait.
sure hope both those people are still alive.
I think Ragdoll's still alive. Genus, I think, is,
Over these many years, though,
I don't think we
it
know
lost
yet.
in strength. Cannot express how grateful we all are to you. However,
And as a hamster.
given everything
Don't forget
that's
that.
happened, a teacher at UA. Some are pointing out that our troubles began when you started working here. Crossfire, and that you can't protect them anymore.
But that's
It is a delicate situation. To ease the concerns the public has expressed, we must strengthen the faith people have in the heroes we have. Face is still troubling, but we will protect and train with more focus and diligence than ever before. That I've had in mind for a while. I'm counting on you to convince the students.
Dorms. Actually, yeah, that's something I've been wondering. Like, why didn't they always do it dorms?
I get that you guys don't want to keep talking about going to change the fact that my daughter was injured.
What you're saying is quite true, Mr. Jiro. However,
Oh my god. Is that Jiro or Jiro's mom?
Pride. We've thought long and hard on the issue, and
Regardless,
believe it to be
yes.
the best course of action. Kyoka, I believe wholeheartedly that UA can help her grow into the best hero she can be.
Normal, Mr. Isaac.
Hey, she bounced
We
back.
decided what we were going to do right after we got the notice in the mail. I mean, you.
Daughter's teacher is so hardcore, man! That battlefield is a stadium and it's not gonna
Oh my god, I love that. I love her mom.
Come on!
Who's trying to act all strict and stuff for these
Chill,
dudes?
Dad. Hey, cut it out, you two.
Jira's voiced by Trina, and that's like awesome because she's my favorite voice actress.
A lot harder. You a drink?
No thanks. I can't drink. Besides, it's not a con.
Oh, maybe it took out his liver.
Probably won't be so easy.
You kidding? Hell yeah! Get this kid in a dorm room.
You had!
I've been so damn weak, you never would have gotten caught.
Oh my god!
Come on, you two, please.
Well, now I
Oh
see where he gets it from.
Do it. Shut it, you clown!
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you even think about using your...
Some family dynamic.
So, you're saying you give us your consent?
We're grateful. Katsuki's fearless and good at everything he tries, especially since he's got that stupid awesome... Whether he deserved it or not. It's probably why he ended up like this. That's...
I mean, I'm sure you had something to do with it, ma'am.
He's trying harder than anyone in his pursuit to become the top hero. Those villains... He'll continue on his path. I can guarantee you of that.
See, that's when I understood that the... was worried about the kid, obviously, and didn't know what would happen. But he's back now, safe and sound, so it worked out. It's harsh criticism from some people. We still trust you, though, so we'll leave him to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
A hot-tempered brat, and we know he's a pain, but please train him hard and make him a good...
It's not about her delivery here is just kind of flat.
It is, but at the same time, like... Bakugo's actually got kind of an alright household. Like, the mom can keep up with him, and the dad seems really supportive.
Shockingly, yes.
Yeah.
I gotta know, what exactly is Deck?
He's my student. Just like you. A fledgling hero. I'm sorry, young Bakugo, but I can't say any more than that.
Said not to go wandering off by yourself!
He's in his front yard!
If you don't want to tell me. Oh, and thank you.
Katsuki!
I heard you!
That's a good family, a wholesome
Yeah.
family
Sure
dynamic.
you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
you know, he really is.
Yeah, we need to sit down with everyone in Class A and conquer. I'll take this place, and you can move on to the next person we have to convince.
Inside, we're so honored.
Thank you.
I can't believe All Might is in our home. Be cool.
Oh, that's good.
Why does he have his last name on his door in his house?
Izuku's his first
Oh, wait.
name.
Moving our students to
It is?
dormitory.
Yeah, Midoriya is his last name.
About that.
Because they call each other by their last names in Japan.
That's what I get for watching the dub.
Whoa.
But yesterday you said... I've thought about it since then.
Izuku has admired you for so long, even though he never developed a quirk as a kid. He appeared. But ever since enrolling at UA, my child just keeps getting hurt.
That's fair.
His arms? If he injures them anymore, he might not ever be able to move them again. What that man did to you. As a regular citizen, I'm so thankful for your bravery. But Izuku wants to be just like you. But if he follows your path, I'm sorry. Oh, help me!
Oh.
But he's my son. Forgive me, Izuku. You were always so happy just watching the heroes do their jobs. Maybe it was better.
That's not true!
Honey, I told you I'd support you, but that I wouldn't stop worrying. And I know all you want is to keep going to UA. But... anymore.
shouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, it's almost like exposing your quirk to her. It was like completely skipped over.
Well, it sounds like she doesn't even know the truth still.
Not with everything that's happened at your school. You are. When the villains attacked, every class had to be canceled, and you couldn't stop your students from...
Only like 3 of... Well, I guess that's not counting all of Class 1B. Class 1B kind of got fucked up.
Mom, it's my own fault that I kept getting hurt. The teachers warned me over and over again, but I...
Don't you think that means the school's responsible?
Jesus Christ, lady!
Young man.
I mean, she's kind of got a point.
Like, she's... Parent, but I'm at peace with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of understand. You know?
Especially because she doesn't know what's up.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, all
she
she
does
sees
just
is her son's arm getting broken over and over and over again. She's probably still wondering why there's any bone left in there.
Step to me. Followed in my footsteps.
Also, kind of are my successor.
To study in my own
in every way.
So hard.
I'm sorry. I'll go talk to him.
Here, look at this. You two are my... I got a letter at the hospital. Coda, someone who hated heroes and quirks, wrote to thank me for saving him. But still...
Sorry, I punched you in the balls.
Note, even if it was just for a moment... Bro, I was so happy. I know who I'm meant to be, and that's what I'll train for! At UA or not!
Young Midoriya. Following in my footsteps. You are on your own path toward greatness. Just walk beside you.
I'm afraid I haven't been upfront, ma'am. Please allow me to the young Izuku is the right person to succeed me. That is, he is my choice to...
I like that one of his arms didn't hulk out.
What are you saying, All Might? What is this?
Held that title. I allowed myself to remain his hero rather than giving my all as his teacher.
As a UA teacher, I implore you to forgive my past weakness. Of blood. But that is what makes me the right person to help him find his own way. A young hero.
Don't do this, All Might.
He never gives up. You think I can be a hero too?
The heroes at UA know that things can't continue as they... The safety of our students from here on out. It's our top priority. Look not at the... Will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? Together we will go beyond. And I will protect your son, even if it costs me my life.
You are Izuku's reason for living. UA, it's just... I want Izuku to be safe and happy. Don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him, raise him. Do that, then he can return to UA.
Oh, Mom.
I promise.
Okay, this is serious, but I can't help but think he could have just laid his whole face down flat and it would have been fine.
Of course.
Mr. All Might, please, take good care of my boy.
Oh. There's an after credits. There's an after credits.
All right, good to
so
know.
Don't. We'll let the let's let the credits run.
All right.
Yeah, just let the credits
people
play.
People were saying, Raymond, your complaint about his mother is unfounded because it's going to be here in season 3. You know what
was your complaint about?
My complaint was that we never got to see sort of the emotional release that comes with him revealing he has a quirk to his mother. And we got to see that briefly in season 2 as a gag in the background. It was like a one-off gag at the end, like in the post-credits of an episode. It pisses me off because if we had had that moment where, like, we had that emotional release of pride, of happiness, not really concerned with the actual detriment of it, it would have made this particular scene all that much more powerful. I think truly understanding that, like, neither of them understood the absolute wear and tear being a hero would have led to this being a much sharper contrast. I think this scene could have been better when all you were like, she gets her development. I'm saying she needed her development earlier to make this scene all that much stronger.
Oh, here we go.
I lost to you, All Might. But it is you who failed in the end. Beating me put you on a course. You missed your opportunity to vanish. You lost your chance to die. To help his student become independent. When a student relies on a master and that hatred grows, allowing him to walk the path of a true leader. Mine to increase their number. You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Regret and use it as you move forward. Now, it's your
kill the preview, kill it. Don't need it. But yeah, so I gave my take on that. It's people were saying she gets her development. I'm saying it would have been way better if she had development earlier on. I mean, season 1, all you needed was a 30-minute long scene.
That would have been a different character, though.
How so?
Like, that would have been a different person. She, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but
okay, it didn't need to be one-to-one what I was describing, but just something a little. A scene that was handled a little more seriously than the joke that we got in season 2, because it was a joke. I know, because the scene that we got was a joke. It was an afterthought, and it felt really, really dishonest to the nature of their relationship. Something with a little more weight to it. Her honestly she always said she was going to worry. That's fine. I would have loved to see that in a little more detail, with a little more gravitas behind it. We didn't get that. We did not get that. And now we're finally getting something. I just think it would have been a lot better if we had something a little bit before. Just putting that's my 2 cents on the matter. This was still fantastic. I loved this entire episode. It was great.
Yeah, no, it was a really fucking good episode.
I'm just saying, could have been stronger. Could have been stronger based upon previous groundwork. That's just my thoughts. You guys don't want to hijack this.
I don't know. It almost feels like if it was like I almost feel like if they took it more seriously earlier, like it wouldn't have had the same effect.
Yeah, just from my limited knowledge of what I've already seen before season 3, going into this scene, I can perfectly understand what's going on here. Like why she's like this.
Well, no.
Especially after the training camp.
Well, it's okay. Serious is the wrong way to put the term. What I meant is the scene itself takes itself seriously, but it's a lighthearted scene. The scene of kind of rejoice. You as a mother, your son never developed a quirk. Suddenly he comes home, he has a quirk, and he can fulfill the dream that he's always had. How much of a relief would that be for a mother like her? And yes, she says she's still
That
gonna
wouldn't
work.
be a relief for a mother like her.
Well,
that would give her way more reason
she
to
had
worry.
a nervous breakdown because he didn't develop his quirk. She broke down over that. I mean, like there was no catharsis in between.
She was in between that. She's to drag up the old, the old adage, she was in between a rock and a hard place. She's like, oh no, my son can't fulfill his dream, but at the same time, he's not gonna go out and get himself killed. Like, yeah, she's sad for her son, but she can be sad for her son because, like, that's the better alternative to her maternal instincts.
You see,
to living
like,
day after
he's
day
safer.
in fear of is today the day my
Yes,
son's not
but
gonna
here's
go.
the thing.
She can feel bad for him, but now she has to feel bad for herself.
Yes, and that's fine. That, like, okay. The thing is, that wasn't what was the focus of season 1. The focus of season 1 was Izuku getting his power and actually integrating into hero schooling. Like actually starting on his journey to become a hero. Right. So the big draw with the mother was her guilt over the fact that she never passed on the ability to have a quirk. Never passed on her quirk to him. His father didn't pass on his quirk to him. That was a big...
Wasn't her quirk like telepathy?
Telekinesis.
Or telekinesis?
Yeah.
Whose quirk?
What was this?
His father's quirk was breathing fire.
Oh, wow.
Midoriya's
That would have
was?
been...
Yeah, that's what she said.
That would have been dope.
We've never seen his father. His father
Midoriya's was?
His father's ability was to breathe fire. Is to breathe
Really?
fire. Yes. They said in episode 1.
Did they? I don't remember.
Awesome.
Yeah, because like the doctor asked what the quirks of the family are.
Okay, well, admittedly, I watched the first episode like 3 or 4 months ago.
It's fine, but the
yeah.
But on point with that is we never got an indication of her worry over him being a hero until after he actually had his quirk. So what I'm saying is, seeing that transition, that slow transition between my son doesn't have superpowers and he can't fulfill his dream. Oh my God, this is heart-wrenching. I have failed him as a mother. Transition to, my son has superpowers. He can fulfill his dream. This is everything I want as a mother, but why do I feel worried about this? And then slowly kind of dawning.
His arms keep breaking.
Yeah, then slowly, as the series progresses, as he injures himself, as he gets into more and more conflicts, we see her growing into, like everything else that I've seen her with, everything else involving her was just fine. We just needed one more scene to kind of capstone the transition.
If it was slow, that would have completely changed the characters.
Well, there was also that phone call earlier this season where didn't she tell
she was
Midoriya
like,
to drop
did
out?
you? Yeah, she. We've already seen her contemplating pulling him from the school. We've already seen.
Yeah, so this was just like a.
This was the pinnacle of that moment. This was the climax of that entire development. This was the boiling point. Yeah. But before that, we have seen the slow boil happening. We've seen her worry in season 2. We saw her worrying in season 2 when he was fighting against frickin' Todoroki. Like she said that she couldn't watch the screen. That, and while that was played comedically, that was played well comedically because it's both an exploration of her character and it's kind of a motherly thing to do. Oh, I couldn't watch the screen, honey. Like, that sounds like a very motherly thing, but it also does speak to her character more. So I'm just saying that a single scene in season 1 where her and Izuku celebrate briefly over him actually getting the power would have been nice. Would have been nice to accentuate this entire development on her part. This so far is my one key complaint with the series in how it handles a lot of things. So far, one of my worries has been addressed. They have completely nixed All Might as a hero, and that has... Like, I didn't think they would do it so soon, but I'm all for it. Like, how they're handling it, spot on. So, that development is fine. Damage levels. That was another one of my complaints. That's sort of still fluctuating, but they've been.
I mean, well, it varies because like they're obviously these kids are obviously getting beat up. Like Toga messed up Uraraka and Tsuyu a bit. Koji lost a fucking hand at one point. That was really messed up. It grew back.
I've had worse. I've had worse.
Yeah.
Come back,
I was about to
your
say,
legs off.
Grew back.
Bird Boy, I forget his fucking name, but he's pretty much got post-traumatic stress disorder at this point.
He got post-traumatic stress disorder from himself.
Fucking Revelry in the Dark went too far, man.
Yeah, really.
Let's see. I'm trying to think who else got messed up during that. Pretty much everyone in Class 1B got fucked up.
Oh yeah,
except Kendo and
because Kendo is boss. Kendo, best girl.
Kendo, yeah. I don't know the other. I don't really know the other classmates that well, but yeah.
she's the only one who matters from Class B.
Well, Tetsu also fucking took out Gas Mask Guy.
Oh yeah, Tetsu's awesome.
But he also got shot like 20 times, so.
The rest of your thoughts on this episode, guys. I mean, I don't.
It was really an emotional episode. I definitely felt it. It was real. That like the emotion behind it was really well done.
Yeah.
That was one of my things going into the show. I remember I was like, wait, what? They still live at home? Why don't they actually live at school? This seems like the kind of place where you want the students like on the grounds.
Counterpoint. Do you really?
So that question got answered. Okay.
Do you really want a bunch of hormonal superheroes in one place at any one given time for 2
years?
To look after them and make sure they're using their quirks properly? Yeah.
But they're still kids.
Yeah,
with you'd have supervision over them.
Yeah,
literal
when you
supervision.
said supervision, I almost thought that you're talking about a
no,
just
God.
like you can just totally see some of them using their quirks to sneak in each other's dorms to do like teenager things.
Let's be fair though.
I feel like blind Superman because I have no supervision.
You really think fucking Eraserhead's gonna let any shit slide past him?
Exactly. I was gonna say like they're going to sneak into someone else's dorm and like they try to use their quirk and it's just canceled. And then like over on a roof like 3 miles away is just Eraserhead watching.
Aizawa is not gonna have any of that shit, man. He's gonna fucking shut that shit down immediately. So no, it would be fine. I have no problems with that.
Yeah, like I mean. To me, like, dorm life would seem like one of those things that it's just like, okay, well, why are all these shenanigans? Like, why don't they have any, like, systems in place to deter all these shenanigans? And they sort of, like, have that excuse now because they don't. It's a new thing. And it made sense that they didn't have it before. To me, anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay. Okay, no, it was just like it wasn't a gripe I had. It was just a question I had. Just why weren't they doing that?
I mean, I read a fanfic a few years back that mentioned that they had dorms, and I was just like, "They have dorms? What?" And then now I realize, oh, they must have been reading the manga where they were basing that off of. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But unless anyone has any other comments, let's move on to the next episode.
Yeah, there's nothing really else I have on that. Really good episode.
Chris
the English cast.
Is
the English
incredible.
Cast. No, props to the English cast. They fucking sold that.
Yeah.
With the
Justin Briner and Chris Sabat, they were great.
One of the best dubs I've heard in memory.
Yeah.
Bakugo's mother again was a little flat on her.
But yeah, she was. I'm speaking more about Justin Briner and Chris.
Yeah,
Sabat.
no. The main cast. Has
I mean,
always
she's
been
trying. She's trying to. Like, I mean, I don't know. I understand why, like her performance trying to like hit that middle ground between like shouting and actually being sweet.
Yeah.
It's like when your character is like a voice you have to do. I get when people
actually
suck at that.
Her shouting voice was just fine. It was like when she was just delivering flat dialogue, it was like it kind of had like little empty spots at the bottom of words.
It felt like, okay, we gotta get through this scene pretty fast. Let's just read the lines, go through it.
See, when a guy does shouty voice, his non-shouty voice can be growly voice. Like when you're that kind of character, when you're Bakugo, when you're Clifford Chopin, you can bounce between shouts and growls, and it makes perfect sense. But when you're a girl doing that, there's no like default standard for like what your non-shouty voice should be.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, she didn't have much direction to go on.
Just go as the voice of Satan. All women talk like this
now. So yeah. No Retzko there. No, just from like death metal shouts to like, oh no, everything's normal.
Isn't that just a Gretsuko? The
yeah.
But no,
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, sorry, I when I do that voice, I get lightheaded.
My throat just really hurts. I don't know. You're doing it way harder than I am.
All right, let's start the next episode then.
Yep.
Everyone loaded up?
Yep.
Ad. I don't know which skip ad button to trust.
Did you choose?
Let's see how many moles? None. I chose correctly.
Alrighty,
here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
So this is, and then we're caught up.
And then we're caught up to the English dub. Yes.
As far as the dub is concerned, yeah, because Funimation did confirm they were taking this week off.
Okay, that's good.
I saw it on Twitter as we were beginning recording.
To UA High,
awesome.
The prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's greatest.
We're doing this again, huh? Okay.
A prestigious school that's turned out some of the world's best huntsmen. I mean heroes.
By breaking my arms. Yep. And the music cut out for whatever reason.
Whoa, yeah, the music cut out.
It's weird because it did that for Hinamatsuri all the time.
Like, it cut out during the end credits last episode.
Yeah.
I thought it was, like, on my end, because I was listening to it at, like, I was watching it low quality. Like, I thought it was just my computer, but I guess this is just what we're doing now?
Maybe it's copyright protection.
Because
is this how we're getting around copyright?
It's but we're watching it on perfectly legal streaming sites, so these issues that we're mentioning are not happening.
Yes.
I'm just replicating it.
We're honestly just guessing to make the reaction seem more authentic.
Yeah, and
our laptops are all simultaneously crapping out at the same time.
I'm editing it to make it sound like we're hearing it.
Yeah. We're actually doing nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Yes. Perfectly legal.
Yeah, that muscle guy just has not come back.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't mind if he never came back, but I kind of would like if Gas Mask and Cenobite guy would come back.
He got hit by 1,000,000%.
Because Gas Mask and Cenobite were cool.
Fatman, this is why everyone calls you a nitpicker.
Actually, Fatman, I don't know if you heard that, but Gas Mask and Cenobite guy were actually both voiced by the guy who voiced Lionheart and RWBY.
I think you told us that, yeah.
Oh.
I told you that. He was gone for that episode because that was the episode where his computer crapped out.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was my internet, mostly.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Gas Mask and Chatterbox were both Lionheart.
That's awesome.
I know, and he's so much better as those two.
I love his face. Oh my god, Izuku's face.
All Might, don't give up your life. He needs you to protect him. Promise me you'll do that, then he can return to
Then you can Texas smash me all you want. What? I mean, you can...
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
You know people ship these too hard. You know that, right? There's a hardcore fandom for shipping
father
All
figure.
Might and,
Oh, I'm sure.
I can see
sure.
that. So yeah.
I don't question it when someone says there's a ship.
Yeah, I mean, of all the ships I've ever heard of, that's fine.
She's still married.
Is she? Where's the dad?
He works
Where the
overseas.
Oh, well, that's double reason. That's double reason.
I mean, that's the setup to every single Nito Rare comic in the world, but...
If you're in a different area code, it doesn't count.
Wait, his dad's actually still alive? I thought his dad was dead.
No, his dad's just an overseas businessman.
Oh.
Symbol of peace.
Will we ever see him, or?
I don't know.
You have a really good mother. She reminds me of my predecessor.
She does? Wait, how so?
I had sex with her too.
Oh, sure.
I just got the mighty heart of a hero.
Hey, hold on. Oh my dear.
Cool.
He should have buffed up just to be like, "What'd you say to me?"
This is the last song in the season 1 soundtrack.
Yeah.
And it's literally the name of the show. It's a good song.
It is such a great song. Dun-dun.
The whole soundtrack's amazing. If you haven't listened to the soundtrack, people, absolutely listen to the soundtrack. It's got a fantastic soundtrack.
Bottom.
Quirk. Tail.
Uraka. God damn it, Mineta.
Oh, Mineta.
I'm learning these names finally, guys.
Yuga.
Well,
I love
the
someone
really
pointing
good
this out,
thing is
but
that
Yuga. Yuga in every single shot he's in is looking at the camera, regardless of who's actually in the shot.
Yeah, I know. I saw that meme. Yeah. I love that I'm learning these names. By the time next season rolls around and I'm all caught up, I will have like index cards filled with everyone's names and their quirks and shit. That's what I'm planning on doing.
I mostly just remember them by their quirk.
I mean, that's fair.
Jinrei.
That's easy to remember.
I don't know what that last kanji was.
The new dorm system we put into place isn't just...
Yeah, you guys built that quickly. I guess you have cement guy. Makes sense.
Let's be honest. In his mind, he's like, man, I knew having those old warehouses would come in handy.
We'll be holding a private behind-the-scenes investigation. But the students as well. Unfortunately, right now, I have no other choice.
Oh, right, because they still think somebody's...
It's got to be Vlad. That's what a lot of people are suspecting.
It's got to be who?
Vlad, the guy with the big bulky guy with like fangs.
Really? You think it's him?
My friend pointed out that there's a quirk of filmmakers to show transfer of information. So he was told about it, and then immediately afterwards, the villains were shown knowing about it.
Oh.
Convincing for my parents.
I was pretty concerned about mine.
It makes sense. You got the worst of...
It's got to come back too. I was afraid you wouldn't be allowed. The people at the press conference seemed pretty upset.
Surprised as well, but circumstances have changed. I suspect...
If he turns out to be the traitor, I'll be so sad.
Instead of revamping the entire faculty. Now then, I'll explain how you're doing. First, however,
because he's his best teacher.
I haven't forgotten about the provisional hero licenses you were supposed to get during the we were there for.
So much has happened, it totally slipped my mind.
This is important. Listen what. Yayorozu, Todoroki, Midoriya, Ida. And went to rescue Bakugo that night.
So cute.
I assume the rest of you were at least aware of their plan. So just say this. If it weren't for All Might's retirement from the hero scene, I would have Ojiro and Hagakure. The 5 of you who went, of course. You betrayed our trust, even if it was to keep your friends from getting into trouble. In order to obey every rule to the letter and live as model students. That's all. Now...
what the fuck?
To be excited after that speech?
What the fuck?
Come here. Wait.
No, I don't want it.
What? Oh. What the fuck?
No! This is my money, you idiot!
How'd you know I bought night vision goggles?
Don't...
What?
Your debt. Kaminari, show him your dumb side.
Oh man!
Wow, Bakugo, being a bro.
Yeah.
Like, hurting his classmate.
It's God love.
But let's all go out to eat tonight on me!
I mean, guys, like, I mean, let's be fair, the kids didn't even get in the way. They were fine, like...
The entire first floor is a common area. That's where you'll find your kitchen, baths, and laundry room.
Where was this high school? I want this high school.
Yeah, my high school sucked.
I'm living in a mansion! Deceive me. Our baths
Oh, God damn it.
located in the common space.
We need to have him bathe out in the lake by himself.
Behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
Orders start on the next.
Told you, I was always not going to stand for anything.
Everyone gets their own room. You should be comfortable. You've got your own AC, toilet.
Balconies? Wow!
This room is
He's so freaking out.
but I'll manage.
These are your dorm assignments. The belongings you sent ahead have already been placed in your new rooms.
I can't read Japanese. I have no idea.
Thanks a lot, guys.
If you
Thanks.
want, I can go back and read that for you guys.
For now, get to work.
I'm sure they'll tell us eventually.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
If it was important, they probably would have subtitled it.
Right.
You and me both. You done it.
I know he could have died, but it's kind of exciting to be living here.
A unified club. And discipline. How smart! So you never relax, do you?
Hiya, boys. All done with your rooms?
What was that shot?
That was amazing. That's what that shot was.
No way, you can't go in there, please, it's not fit for...
Oh my god.
Well, I admire him. This is embarrassing.
Who's his roommate?
No, they all have their own rooms.
Oh, okay.
Good time.
I guess that would have helped if we had seen the... if we'd been able to read the sign. Oh.
What the
Oh man, I had a
fuck?
kitchen like this when I was in middle school.
So this is how boys...
It's like my friend's room from high school.
Oof.
Tokiyami confirmed edgelord.
Hey, it's Mag.
Exactly what I pictured. Honestly, really fun. The last person on this floor is...
Hey, come on in.
Can you ever not be creepy?
Where are you going? Come back.
That's one way to
Fine here. Did you move anything in at all? Please tell me you just haven't unpacked yet.
If we're...
Oh, poor Tailman.
It looks like a library in here. It's the class rep for you.
You'll find...
You have so many classes.
Of course I do. I expect them all to be destroyed during training.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
yeah, well done. He ain't got
Wow,
no
he has a
tape
cool
on his
room.
lens.
Ah, hats.
Aww.
Oh!
Fair, we don't get pets. You're trying to buy the judge's love. Everyone's really getting into... I feel so judged right now.
Hey, what a coincidence.
Dude, coming up, Denki, your room was awesome, dude.
That's because the boys are the only ones who are getting picked on. They said it was a contest. Well, what about them? We have to see the girls' rooms to tell which
Oh,
one's
for God's
best.
sakes. You know what? I understand why everyone doesn't like him.
Actually, I would agree with his point.
South dorms.
This is the rare point where I agree with Mineta.
Hit home.
Yeah.
Stoke her competitive spirit.
I mean...
And that is how the very first Class 1A Best Room contest
Wait,
got its start.
Bakugan's not... Oh.
Of course Baku does that.
Of course he doesn't give a shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love these episodes.
She can do pretty much everything a frog can.
Oh.
He has the quirk that would cause me to go into diabetic shock, asshole.
His name is literally Sugar.
We're doing this?
This doesn't have to be a contest.
Yes, it does.
Oh, for God's sakes, Manana.
Would yell at me. But since all these guys with bruised egos are on board, I get to join in all in. Why shouldn't I, right?
Oh, Minetta.
Fucking Minetta, Jesus Christ. Okay, apparently I'm dying. What the fuck?
Oh, well, we'll miss you. We'll put like an in memoriam at the start of this reaction.
Kurishima and Shoji, isn't it?
Where is Bakugo? I thought this was...
Sleeping.
I could use some Z.
Then we'll do your room next. You can sleep all you want after.
Not that I... A den of manliness.
Oh.
Boyfriend had a room that looked like this, I'd dump him. So bold! Makes me want to work out!
Wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, Invisible Girl.
Best girl.
More like nothing at all, dude.
Understood why someone would want to fill their room with junk.
Guys like this always have a super pervy side.
Oh, for God's sakes.
To the 5th floor. We'll start with Sarah.
Are we seriously doing everyone?
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Sarah, I didn't peg you for someone who'd like this stuff.
Wild card.
Let's keep moving.
Next is Todoroki's room, right?
The most capable.
Ship it.
Handsome boy in school. A chance to glance into his quiet private
Boring.
life.
Harem.
What's it gonna
Harem.
So Japanese.
Built differently. We've got these kind of floor mats up.
This isn't your
How
house.
did you remodel this entire room in just one day?
With heart.
Fucking Todoroki, man.
Next is the last of the guys.
Wait, did they show his room? Oh.
Anyway, it's a pretty boring room.
All of them are after What is it?
Oh crap, I forgot about that. I finished unpacking really early, so I started to... It hasn't been iced yet,
Aw.
but... Want some?
It's delicious. So fluffy.
His quirk is sugar. He literally powers up by eating sweets, of course.
Great, you have such a fun hobby.
I would think it was weird if he didn't know how to cook.
Tea one day?
Yeah.
This reaction... Mostly I bake as part of the training for my sugar quirk. Store-bought sweets can get...
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Oh man, that's so many rooms. Shouldn't we turn in?
Come on.
There's only like
Kind of
6 of you.
embarrassing.
I think there are more
Damn!
guys than girls. Damn! Holy shit, this looks cool.
Goddamn.
You play all these?
Yeah, at least a little.
Your room's girlier than this.
I can only play bass, and even then, not great.
Oh! Why'd you hurt Denki for?
What do you
Because doesn't she
Oh,
like
wow.
have a thing with Denki?
Now this is girl.
Aw.
So pink.
Minetta! Minetta! Oh, for God's
Minetta.
sakes.
No. Minetta. Stop.
Keep it on a leash.
Stop.
Oh,
super cute?
Stop.
I'm liking this.
Oh.
Ow, my eyes actually hurt looking at that.
I know.
She's a fan and AC.
Up close. This is their private space.
They invited you!
Next is...
Haven't seen her.
Oh, she wasn't feeling too good, so she's in her room.
Well, we shouldn't bother. Better.
Up is
Oh, what's wrong, Froppy?
The thing is, I
miscalculated a few things.
No.
Oh, for God's sakes.
You can't even walk it?
Thought it fit. I had no idea how small these dorm rooms were.
How did she get it in?
I forget how.
I don't know.
I've
I've moved beds before. They're not easy to move, man.
Has everyone got their votes in? Remember, you can't. And now
It's Tape Guy. It's gotta be Tape Guy.
Results of the first
Yeah.
best room competition minus Bakugo.
And he's Jiro. Jiro's the one with the
Total
drums.
of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of Rikido Sato. By the way,
Oh yeah, he had the cake. Never mind.
delicious. I want some more.
That's why you villain aspiring hero shouldn't What the heck?
Is it over? Can I sleep now?
Yes, and since you had cake.
What? Oh, he's.
Well, that gift is getting used.
Oh, good. Oh, good. He's brushing his teeth. He's brushing his teeth. That's good. I'm glad that he's brushing his teeth. It's proper for good hygiene.
Uh oh. Wait.
Where are we going?
Oh, floppy.
Sue said she had something she wanted to tell everyone.
You guys know I'm on my mind. But sometimes, I don't know. I'm at a loss. When you were talking about the rescue, going after Bakugo would break the rules. That means you...
Yeah, every word.
My heart was hurting.
It's okay, Sue.
Despite my warning, you still went and saved Buck. I thought I'd stopped you, but it turns out I was worthless. A complete idea what to
honey.
say. I didn't think I deserved to joke around and have fun with everyone like usual. It made me so sad to be without you. Talk to you, even if I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to be feeling. I wanted you to know so we...
Aww.
It's not just you who thinks that. Everyone. The way they used to be before. That's why we did the room contest. To bring us closer together and make all we could come up with. So please don't think we were trying to trick you or anything. Look. Our training and be good friends again, okay?
Sue! I'm sorry! I apologize.
You shouldn't feel bad.
Sue, listen, I won't
Promise.
Aww. Give that girl more head pats.
A million Bakugos isn't worth seeing Froppy cry.
You know what sucks?
Oh God, look how fucked up his arm
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Holy shit, there's like a chunk of skin missing.
Oh shit! Orbital bombardment!
Okay, I'm gonna just check and see if there's a credit scene.
I don't think there is by this time code.
No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, no, there isn't. Well, you see, I'm so glad I wasn't in that situation because I would have no idea how to handle that.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about the show is just like it's not. There's no really simple answer to any of this.
Well, it's like, all right, Sue. I listened. I still thought I was doing what I was doing was right. You should not have any weight. Like, my problem is like when it comes to like emotional things like that, my way of coping is to go right to the logical solution. Or at least an emotionally logical solution. So in that situation, I would kind of be like, all right, listen, I still thought I was right. This is all on me. You shouldn't feel bad about anything that you said there. But I don't know if that would have made it better. I don't think saying that would have made it better.
I don't think in this instance it would have.
For just one reason, like as a writer, I have to really sit down and think out characters and how they would handle things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wow, and then Jesus Christ,
You gotta know all those
arm.
people that don't want their goddamn solutions. They just want to complain.
Yeah.
She wanted to stop them from saving Bakugo. Because I really hate Bakugo, guys.
All right, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to read here these names. So Coda, 3rd floor, top left.
You're reading.
Kaminari.
Well, if they don't have roommates, it doesn't really matter.
Well, they're right next to each other, so we know who's neighbors. It looks like there are 4 rooms per floor. So Coda, Kaminari, Ida, and Ojiro are on the same floor together. And on the female side of things, it's Jiro and Hagakure, which is headphone jack, and Toru, the invisible girl. Second floor, it's Mineta, Midoriya's right next to Mineta.
Midoriya.
Aoyama, who is
Aoyama, which is
Yuga. That's Sparkly Boy.
Sparkly Boy. Okay. Oh yeah.
Then Tokoyami. So really, Midoriya got put on the level with all the losers. But that's an inspired choice, because I think we're going to get more development out of them that way. Because they're actually neighbors.
Also smart move putting Mineta on a floor with all boys and no girls.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
So let's see. Next floor, floor 5, is for the boys Sato, Todoroki, and Sero. So Sugar, Todoroki, and Tape Man. And then on the girls' side, it's
Cellophane. Yeah.
It's weird how the girls are all spaced with 2 rooms between them. It's almost like they know that girls naturally have more cat fights than guys. That is incredibly sexist.
I don't know. I feel like the opposite of that is true.
I know. Okay, here's the thing. Guys like roughhousing, like.
Yeah.
So we often have like little boy scraps, but like we often, it's not super serious. Girls can go for each other's throats. I mean,
They can, but a lot of the time they don't.
Okay, I went to an all-boys school, but we had an all-girls school across the way. I've heard horror stories come out of there, all right? When girls are put in a confined space together, terrifying things happen. They don't form brotherly camaraderie.
A lot of mild-mannered girls.
Sisterly camaraderie is cutthroat. I will tell you that. At least as far as I'm aware.
It reminds me of that line from RWBY. He's like, within 6 months, they all hate each other, and somebody has a $300 phone bill.
Then the female side of floor 5 is Yaoyorozu, which is Momo, and Asui, which is Sue.
Yeah, probably.
Then on floor 4 is Joji? Who's Joji?
Joji? Wait, is that a girl or a
It's a boy. This is the boy side.
Shoji? Shoji?
Koji. No, Shoji.
Oh, multi-limb.
Right.
Dude, I think.
Multi-limb dude. Then it's
I'm learning! I'm so proud I'm learning.
Kirishima is hardened skin, and then
right, Axel lookalike. Yeah.
Bakugo is then on the same floor. So hey, Kirishima and Bakugo, guys, you guys, that ship makes complete sense right there. They're just gonna be sneaking into each other's dorms all night.
Love.
But wait, it sucks because Shoji's on the same floor and he has super hearing. So sorry guys, he's gonna catch him.
Dude.
Then it's Uraraka and Ashido, which is Mina, pink girl. So that's a pretty solid layout. We're actually getting a nice spread of characters interacting, I think.
There you go.
So yeah, I'm very impressed with the layout here. Very, very smart choices. So what else happened this episode? It was mostly just like exploring.
It's mostly just moving in. Aizawa threatening them at one point.
Yeah.
Which I really don't think is fair. Maybe I'm just used to Harry Potter, where going against the rules and saving people is kind of like, well, you fucked up, but you still did the right thing, so good job.
Yeah, I mean,
but goddamn,
without them, Bakugo would not have been saved. I think
exactly.
That's a fair assumption to make at this point. And
if they hadn't got in, one of the villains would have grabbed him. Compress probably would have shrunk him down again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that was mostly like thanks to Mount Lady blocking him like a fucking champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mountain Lady for the save. But everyone's rooms, what do we think of them? What do we think of everyone's rooms?
They all looked pretty fine.
I really appreciated how many of them were like basic fucking rooms.
Yeah.
That's
like that's pretty cool, yeah.
Really,
not everyone
really
needs
important.
To be eccentric.
Yeah.
And like the
ones that were like off the wall made a lot of made the most sense, and they didn't try to give everybody some fancy special room. I'm glad we didn't see
like
it inside of Minetta's room.
Like little quirk, but it wasn't like so overdone like they tend to be.
And I do like how they highlight
the girls honestly were more overdone than the guys.
Yeah, I mean obviously Izuku brought all of his All Might stuff, which honestly, dude, if you didn't expect someone to come into your dorm eventually, why'd you bring it?
Dude, come on, Rock is gonna go in there at some point.
Yeah.
At some point. I really liked her reaction to the Den of Manliness.
Oh yeah.
That's like that like makes up for so much. Like, I mean, she was already like pretty much the best character in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly, I mean, I don't want to talk shit about any of the characters in this show. They're all good, but
yeah,
like there wasn't like a special one. There wasn't like oh yeah, this is this character. Oh yeah, that one. But
I guess Tokiyami would probably be the only one.
No, I mean, as a lot of the character, what I'm saying is that a lot of the characters are cool, but there's not one that's like a really like
super
amazingly written.
Oh, I was talking about his room, but yeah, no, I get you.
Well, no, I'm talking about like from like the writing perspective. Like none of the characters are bad, but there's nobody who's like really like nuanced except All Might.
Yeah, they all seem pretty cool. What I've seen of them.
But I mean, it's that thing where the cast is huge, and it's like they can't make everybody like it's if everybody's special, nobody's special.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing with the rooms.
Yeah.
Like some people just have basic bitch rooms. I mean, like,
we still don't know what Minetta's looks like. I don't want to know what Minetta's
I'm
looks
glad.
like.
Yeah,
I'm
you know
glad
what? I don't
we
want to
don't
see
know.
how white his
There are
room
probably
is.
already. I was gonna say.
I don't want the next hero to be the blacklight hero.
There are already conspicuous stains, and they've only been there like half a day.
Okay, no, here's what I want. I want, like, sometime later down the line for, I don't know, it doesn't matter what the reason is, but, like, Mineta leaves his door open as they're, like, walking by, and you just walk by, and the inside of his room is completely censored. Like, it's all, like, mosaic, pixelated, and we just never, ever see the inside of his room. That's really what I want to have happen.
Or are you going, it's like the fucking, like, Sandra Cohen's lair from Bioshock?
Oh,
There are just
God.
people who are, like, frozen in, like, white plaster. It's not plaster.
Oh, God. People walk by, and it's just like, why is there a noticeable smell? Oh God. Tail guy, what's his name? I should.
I just know him as Tailman
because he has like the most boring room. I feel so bad because like as they talk, his tail just deflates, and it's like, just.
I know that was like.
sad.
Yeah, it's like guys, leave him alone.
He's actually fucking sensible, unlike some of you people. Ida, I love Ida's room. I mean, like. The glasses, like, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, I expect them all to be broken.
That's actually practical because your glasses are probably gonna break.
Yeah,
and with someone as type A as Ida is, like, just having them all neatly arranged and dusted.
Yeah.
Then is Denki's room, which I mean, Denki's room is pretty cool.
Who?
Denki's room was pretty rad.
Who?
Yeah, I liked all the hats and shit, man.
The only thing I have to conflict with is the weird...
Who are you talking about?
Denki.
Electric guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Dank meme.
Dank meme.
Dank meme. You got to say their quirks. I'm not even bothering to learn their names.
But like the cheetah print bedspread is the one thing I'm kind of like, no. Of course, what's his face has the rabbit, which is adorable.
Yeah, Coda. Yeah.
I mean, like, who wouldn't want a rabbit? But like, yeah, I'm sure we have a pet. It's like, dude, he speaks to animals. That's his quirk.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, now let's see, what's next? Bakugo. I'm trying to skip through these so we can.
I feel like Bakugo's would be pretty normal.
Yeah, Bakugo, it doesn't give a fuck. Kirishima's manliness cave, pretty damn cool. Like, honestly, I want a punching bag, but like, I have nowhere I can put it.
I mean, I have places to put it. I just don't get one.
Well, I mean, like, you have to really think about it because when you put it down, it will move. So you have to make sure you have enough space for it to actually move, and it's not going to damage the floor it's on.
You gotta hang it from the ceiling.
Dude, you'll break your ceiling. Most houses, I don't think, are really equipped for that.
Especially not
that's why most people have them in the basement.
No, Fatman, just hang on that water pipe that goes over your room. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Unfortunately, the water pipe is under my room.
It's under? Hang it from that. You'll make it work.
Yeah. Hang it up.
Like, if they invent things that, like reverse gravity, that'd be fucking amazing. And Uraraka, of course, being just a badass.
Yes. If they invent things that reverse gravity, like Uraraka.
Shoji, his room is just so boring. Like I'm pretty sure that this eclipses normalcy. This is esoteric in nature.
It's just like a bed and a desk, isn't
it? Then Sero has like. Is it African print? Is it like this is African style or maybe like Indonesian? I'm guessing Indonesian is the style he has because of the hammock and some of the boat themed looking things in there. It's a pretty cool aesthetic. I would be comfortable living there. Who's next? Oh, it's Todoroki who has the completely normal Japanese room, but like the Japanese shrine room, which I mean, hey, you know, I'd be pretty cool there. I don't know how effective a paper door is going to do against the elements, but all right. That leads outdoors. That leads to the balcony.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not entirely sure how those buildings stay up. Like, do they have like outer plaster walls? Like, how do those shrines usually work? Let's see. Who's next? Sato with his sweets. That's really kind of unimpressive. Bribing the judges is unfair. I agree. Jiro's room.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't what he was intending.
I know. Jiro's room is fucking awesome. I don't know how you got the fucking checker print ceiling in.
Good question.
But she does all the instruments. That's pretty badass.
I mean, is that soundproofing panels? Those are like alternating red and black. Those are like colors for those foam squares.
Maybe. Dude, I want to grab my bass. I want to jam out with her.
She's such a good girl.
Yeah. Chie Nishimura, best actress.
Then there's of course Toru's room, which is the girliest of the rooms. All cherry, all pink, all the time. And as someone, I love girls who are in the girly things. Like I adore this. But then the next room is it's Mina's room, which is like the seductress type room. Got the fucking like tiger print curtains, the polka dot bedspread.
Oh, pinky, yeah.
Like everything's kind of like either fuzzy or frilly. I like it too. Uraraka, very utilitarian.
Pretty basic.
I like it.
Pretty basic.
I like it. I do enjoy that she has a fucking fan and an AC. We didn't see Suyu's room.
No, we'll probably see it at some point.
Fucking Momo.
Yeah.
Goddamn Momo.
Fucking Momo.
How
did she get that bed in there?
Probably in through the window.
Must have, because moving beds is not easy. Especially a bed that size.
I think that's all of them. We haven't seen Suyu. We haven't seen Mineta.
Did she make the bed out of her creation power?
Oh!
No. That was from home. She said that was from home.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. But still, how did she get it in? It's like bigger than it's like the door doesn't open all the way. How did she get the door closed once it was in?
To quote Todoroki, hard work.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's like...
And I said it before, and I'll say it again, that is the most natural fit for a character David Matranga's voice has ever sounded. Because I hear his voice a lot, and his voice just always feels so out of place with the characters he's voicing.
It
But
really
here
does
it works.
fit. It really fits well.
Yeah, it fits really well. The only characters I've listened to from him that actually sound normal with it is Todoroki and Wave from Akame ga Kill. Everyone else, he sounds really like either too old or just too gravelly for the character he's playing.
Yeah, I seriously wonder if Mineta is ever going to grow out of being like a super... He'll probably still maintain perversion, but I wonder if he'll grow out of being a super pervert after puberty. Finally.
His perv power made him pass the test. Made him pass the finals.
Oh.
That's his quirk. Being a fucking perv.
See, I wouldn't mind it so much if it had an off button.
Yeah.
But the fact that it doesn't have an off button means that I hate it.
Like I can totally I'm so predicting if there's a time skip, the one thing they need to do, which would be fucking amazing, is like give him like have him have a growth spurt, so he suddenly gets super tall, and like he gets like super serious, but like you can tell like his perversion has ascended to a new level. So like he's cool.
He's emotionally perverted now.
Like so he understands he's like the chivalrous pervert.
He's into feelings.
No, not only that, but like he's like the chivalrous pervert where like he like when he sees a woman, he can immediately like size up everything about her sexually in like a single glance. Like he
So eventually one of his purple balls is just gonna turn into a fedora.
But like he can just size a woman up and like immediately know how to treat her. Like that's the thing. Like he has learned through pure trial and error, sizing up every woman he meets, and he knows immediately how to emotionally just like click with her. I would love that.
Would that become like a second quirk, or
it would become like a second quirk? I would love that. That would be like a great development of his character. I don't know if they do anything like that. I would love to see it. I think he's going to maintain stasis, though. I don't think he's going to really develop.
Probably.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like the kind of thing they would do for, like, a future comic. Like, after My Hero ends, and then they go on to, like, My Hero, except it's all the kids of the heroes, because Japan absolutely needs that kind of propaganda.
Darling in the Franxx. Although, I hate the mini rant here. Yeah. Everyone like is saying, Darling in the Franxx, we need to repopulate Japan. There is a lot more to Darling in the Franxx than just the repopulation aspect. There is a lot more to it. There's a huge amount of theming that goes behind relationships in general, individuality versus collectivism, which is an important lesson in today's current climates. In saying that, there's a message about nature versus artifice. It's got a lot of
doing
good
like
things.
the Leonardo DiCaprio from Inception look at the camera right now.
Okay, look. Once you're done with the series, I will link you to a series that you just like have it on in the background. It's great to have. Nearly on Red. I cannot tout it all the harder. Okay. Theta does brilliant dissections. I mean, they fucking reference the golden bow in Darling in the Franxx. Do you think that was coincidental?
The golden way.
It's literally the origin point of the hero's journey. It is the story that coined the hero's journey, or at least coined the idea of it. Like, they didn't just slip that in there just to be fancy. They slipped it in there because it's actually important.
Are you sure they didn't? That seems like something
something
someone
in the Frank would do.
Stories, no, books themselves are incredibly integral to the nature of the story itself. Darling in the Franxx is a very
because they don't educate their fucking kids.
Exactly. It's very important. It's incredibly important. But like, seriously, watch Nearly on Red. It's by a guy who calls himself Theta with an 8. It's absolutely pitch perfect analysis of the show, good or bad.
Is the whole dub on Perfectly Legal streaming site yet? Or actually, no, it can't be because Chapin just tweeted they've just finished recording on Tia Ballard. So
what are you talking about?
Episode's probably for the last bit of the Darling dub.
Oh.
Yeah, he just tweeted that Tia Ballard just finished recording, so it's probably not done yet.
They're on episode 23 of 24.
All right.
So they have what? And the next episode, it looks like it comes out in 5 days.
Okay, when I get back from Vermont, I'm just gonna pick a Sunday or a Saturday or Sunday.
I was wrong. It's not episode 19 you need to react to. It's episode 20.
So 20.
Yes.
I mean, we'll see how I get with getting back to where I was in the Let's Play and with RWBY first, and then we'll see where I go from there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But
I actually also misjudged. I thought I was on episode 19. I'm on episode 18. So still got
episode 18's fine.
Well, I mean, episode 17 ended on the note of 15-year-olds fucking. So
you'll see.
It can't get much worse than that.
I honestly think you're gonna like how they take it. It's actually pretty cool.
How I take 15-year-olds fucking?
You'll see.
Okay. Okay.
How you take them fucking straight to jail.
It's called a rap sheet, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, on that
is a prison sentence waiting to happen.
Do we have anything else to add about this these episodes?
No,
I got nothing.
Alrighty.
I mean, that was just, I mean, that was like just return to fun and games before they get back to stuff.
And now they're doing this is the hero licensing arc, I believe I read it was. So, which I'm guessing is a big deal.
Yeah. So
I would guess that would be a marginally
Although
big
that being
deal.
said, don't they still have like 2 more years of school or something? Like, aren't they still first years?
But to like internships and shit, they need to actually have that kind of stuff.
No, wait, no, they just had summer, so they'd be in their second year now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how Japanese school system works.
No, they're still in their first year, I believe.
They are still in the first year.
Because the school year for Japan starts in April, and they go on a trimester basis.
Okay.
So they're still first years of 3. Now the question is, what should we pick up now that we're going back to 1 My Hero and 1 something else?
Oh right, and I still need to get caught up on Lustrous. Well, first off, whatever we start should probably wait until after I get back from Vermont, because next week I might be here. The weeks after, I definitely will not be here. So we might want to save that for when I will be here uninterrupted. Unless you guys want to just go ahead, in which case, go right the fuck ahead.
So there are some suggestions. There's obviously there's Made in Abyss people have been suggesting, which I know both of you have started.
I do need to watch that whole thing. Although.
Yeah. What episode are you on?
I believe I ended on episode 3. Max, help me out here, buddy. She and Robot Boy were descending into the pit.
Fatman hasn't seen any of it.
Yeah.
Fatman, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I want your input on this.
I haven't seen any of it at all.
There's also a one that's coming out currently called Angels of Death, which actually has me intrigued. But it's like psychological horror.
Japanese psychological horror and I have a rough history. Mostly because Japanese psychological horror really fucks me up. Which I mean, it's not a bad thing. But yeah.
So that's on.
No, keep it on the list. I might be.
There's also one called where is it? Revue Starlight, which apparently is like it's an idol show, but apparently something is going on a little bit differently. I don't know. Apparently the first episode was really good enough that the guy that I suggested deconstructing Darlene the Franks Theta, he was considering doing a full series on it, like just because of how intriguing the first episode was. So maybe that. There's also
there's a show I'm watching right now that just started called Seven Senses: A Reunion, which is basically like if Anohana and SAO had a baby, and you have Anohana's story in an SAO setting.
Interesting.
Oh god, SAO setting is the worst part about it.
Well, a good SAO.
True,
setting.
but it has Anohana's story, and that's the best part.
There's also Hanabado, which is the badminton show.
I tend to steer clear of sports anime.
Okay, fair enough.
I saw some like what's it called? Sakuga from that, and it looks like the last 18 episodes are gonna be still frames. I don't know. I saw some gifs of it, and I watched a YouTube video, and it's like, oh yeah, that looks great. The last 2/3 of this show are not going to be animated though.
So does it has to be a new show, or can it be an older show? Oh, I guess
it can be an old one. I would recommend a new one. In fact, Dashi recommended watching and catching up on Attack on Titan. But
yes, she did. She recommended that for the views. Keep in mind,
as the foremost Attack on Titan person in the room, because I have been keeping up with the manga. I would not be necessarily opposed to that.
I was never a big fan of it.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not gonna stand up for it. The story is pretty weak in a lot of places.
Let's see.
Especially where the manga is right now. Jesus shit.
Floof says Maiden Abyss, Neon Genesis Evangelion, or Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Yeah, we should probably.
I do need to rewatch Ava, but Ava and I have such a rough history.
I mean, I think we've all watched Ava at least once. I don't think we need to watch it again.
Probably not.
I've been interested in Revolutionary Girl Utena, but that's like 50 episodes.
That's 50 episodes?
Yeah.
Why don't we watch or am I the only one who hasn't seen Konosuba?
You're the only one that hasn't seen Konosuba. Well, I'm not sure, Tom.
God damn
you seen
it.
Konosuba?
I don't think I've even heard of it.
Oh, you haven't?
Konosuba?
Wait, hold on. You're gonna have to put that one in writing for me because
it's the one with
the
Mega
one where it's
the one with the
the
girl
it's
with
the one with Mega Man and Aqua.
Mega Man? What?
The girl
the
that
explosion girl.
The girl that I
explosion
one that I obsessively post in the cute corner because she's adorable.
The witch girl.
Yeah.
Hang on. So yeah, put it in writing for me so I can Google it just real quick.
Konosuba. It has a longer name, but that'll give you the result.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look. Oh right, yeah. Okay.
It's a comedy series.
Yeah. Okay. So sure. I wouldn't be opposed to this.
All right. So.
Yeah, I mean, but if Raymond's seen it, I don't want to make him.
It's a good
like
show.
so far.
It's a good show.
So far, all the shows that we've watched, Raymond has already seen.
Yeah, I feel like I want to actually watch something new with you guys aside from My Hero.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well.
What else is there? Okay, let me scroll through the comments more.
Love Tyrant?
Nope. That's we've actually. Well, there's also 100 Mob Psycho, and honestly, I've heard of it. I've seen bits of it. I'm not interested in the slightest.
Really?
Okay.
It's weird because it's done by the same guys that did One Punch Man. In fact, written by the same guy, but it's just sort of like there's something about it I just can't get into. I just can't attach to.
Okay.
It's a show
that's
about
like with me, and that's kind of like me in Tatami Galaxy or whatever, however that's pronounced. Like I acknowledge it's a good show, but the art design just really turns me off.
Let's see. There's also Recreators, which I don't know. I've heard of.
Oh, I think I know that one. I've never watched it, but I've heard of it. It's supposed to, like.
Oh right, this is the one where it's
decent.
just a bunch of like completely different genres being thrown into a battle royale. Like there's a giant mecha, there's a magical girl, there's like a knight from like Fate.
I think it's like I think it was really like about like people like trying to write or to create stories and stuff. I think that's what Recreators is about.
I think I actually have on my list to watch.
Oh, actually, you know what? I should look at my analyst, see if there's anything we can watch. Hang on, I'm gonna pull my analyst up, see if there's anything. I mean, I mostly have like a lot of slice of life shit in mine.
There's the film Kaze-san, which is all lesbians. So I'm
okay. Wait, no, this
probably.
How nice.
Wait, is this? This isn't. No, this isn't.
More lesbians.
How's this? We'll all compile a list of ourselves and we'll flash it up on screen of what we're all. We'll each go out, compile our own list, come back before I'm done editing this video.
Yeah.
And then I'll flash it up on screen. I'll make a straw poll and I'll put it in the description.
Oh God! Right. It's only going to be the people who watch all the way to the end.
I'll put a note.
We're gonna get 3 votes.
We'll get like 10.
You don't understand how much power you guys have.
Yeah.
No, dude. If you get 10 votes, I will eat my goddamn hat. My my top 10 RWBY video that got 25,000 views, and only like 11 people clicked on the fucking end card saying this is the bottom 10 scenes. And like 400 people left comments saying, what are you going to do a bottom 10? Even though it was already done and uploaded on my channel and available to watch. You just had to watch to the end of the... Yeah, no, nobody's going to watch all the way to the end. Yes. That's a better idea.
That works.
So yeah. We'll do that. And I've already given my suggestions. I would be fine watching through Made in Abyss again. It's a good show. I mean, it's a fantastic show. With some fantastic music.
I need an excuse to finish it.
I mean, if anyone was wondering what the end card of this is, that's actually Swings and Roundabout from the Made in Abyss soundtrack. So
yeah, I hear Roundabout and I can only think of Yes. And then a lot of other people hear Roundabout and can only think of JoJo.
So wait, are we for My Hero? We only have like what, 10 episodes left,
like
of this season?
We've just started the second half of the season. We probably have a good.
Okay. I'm just like
10 episodes left
because I'm assuming there's like 24, 25 episodes.
Yeah, we should have like 10 to 12 episodes left.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I'm just trying to figure out how much we have left.
Alrighty. Well, we'll leave that poll down for everyone else. Actually, brief. All right, now I'm back. Just gonna cut there.
You're gonna be really confused looking at my video.
I'm gonna be really confused looking at all this. I'm making my life harder. I'm just glad that none of us fucked up this time.
No, you have to make the cut like frame perfect on the clap.
Exactly.
So, like even if it's like in different places, you gotta like crop it so that the clap is in the exact same spot. Like even if it's not in the same spot relative to your body.
I'll try. That said, thank you all very much for joining us. A lovely shout out to all of our wonderful patrons and everyone in the Discord server. Remember, $1 or more to any one of our patrons will get you access to that Discord where we, on the very frequently, interact with all of our fans there.
Yes. Yep. And also, don't forget to mention that Floof's art commissions are open.
Oh,
so if you liked the the chibi dolls that he drew for the Abridged Sort of series, you can actually commission him to get your own on Patreon and still get into the Discord server.
Yep. But with all that said, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that straw poll down below and catch you all on the flip side.
Bye-bye.